Thanks for spending part of your Tuesday with us here on Mid Morning. Money Magazine giving high marks to one city here in Minnesota.
The folks at Money say Northfield is one of the 50 best places to live in all of the U.S. of A. They call it, quote, a charming town near the Twin Cities with affordable homes and room for adventure. Personally, I just loved it when I said that when Heather started to...
I was just, room for adventure. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds cool.
It sounds cool. A place you want to go.
Mm-hmm. Northfield is adorable.
I love Northfield.
So you got Carleton College, you got St. Olaf down there. So it's a university town. So it's got, you know, just a lot of like youth and vitality like injected into it, but it's also really pretty.
The thing that I love about Northfield, and this is also representative of so many different communities in Minnesota, the trails, the walking trails throughout there. It's so beautiful. The Cannon River's down there too. If you have not had a chance to go and visit, do yourself a favor, especially during the springtime. It's really, really nice down there.
In the summertime.
In the summertime, yeah.
So Money Magazine, they do this all the time, right? They look at like unemployment rates, cost of a home, quality of life. La Crosse, Wisconsin. That was another one.
That's another one.
Yeah. Like if you had to choose a top 50 city to live in across the country, how would you decide? Like how would you know?
I think a lot of it for me would just be the scenery.
Yeah.
I just want a beautiful scene. Give me a mountain, give me a lake, give me a river, give me something like that. And then, I don't know, just things to do.
Yeah, things to do.
Where are you?
Definitely things to do. Restaurants, like I like that sort of thing. Like for example, one of the cities that I enjoyed that I lived in was Louisville, Kentucky. That was a really it was a larger or medium-sized city that felt smaller than it was, and then it had interesting things like you had the Derby that happened once a year, and it was like this city lit up once a year and became this hot spot, and then it went back to this quaint, quiet place.
And aren't there a lot of distilleries down there? I mean, isn't that's becoming like kind of a hot spot?
Yes, and then they have, well, after I left there, they had like the Yum Center, and it's kind of come alive in a different way now that they've added new things there. But yeah, it's so neat.
I've heard Louisville's the new Nashville with the bachelorette parties.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, that's because
Nashville's a beast in itself.
Yeah, it is its own beast.
What are you looking for when you're looking at a city? Like what attracts you to a city?
I would say it's the same thing. Sort of things to do, the parks, the greenery, all of those things. But like it's just I love the trails. I love water too. So for me, like to have like in Northfield, you have that river running through. In La Crosse, you have the water right there too. So all of those things to me would make a big difference. Now Money Magazine, of course, they're looking at like unemployment rates and they're looking at those types of things.
Quality of life as well.
Yeah.
Is that what attracted you guys to the Twin Cities? Because you mentioned the river runs through it. A little thing called the Mighty Mississippi that runs through Minneapolis and St. Paul.
I mean, I think that the Twin Cities for sure could be on that list.
There's a reason they have a marathon here, and it's called one of the best marathon routes.
The most beautiful urban marathon in the country, and I will agree.
You will agree?
Yeah.
Okay.